So here we are on the allotment, just a little test with the Samsung Galaxy M12 camera. So unlike the GoPro I normally use, there's no image stabilization on this one. Seems, from what I'm viewing, to be a little bit jerky. Even the focus seems to be a bit jerky, but it'll be interesting to see what it looks like when I actually upload it to YouTube. So we're sort of mid-December, the allotment has completely calmed down. Having said that, there's plenty of buds on the blackcurrants for next year. The gooseberries have dropped all their leaves finally. We've still got half a bath of carrots that should see us through to the springtime. The potato pots are all sitting there ready, waiting for their chitted spuds to go in the new year. So most of the beds are dormant, they've got cover crops and residues on them. Got some cabbages and some Brussels sprouts. And some more beds, just resting, waiting. There's some turnips in there, but we're not going to eat them. Some daikon radishes in there, we certainly won't be eating those, they're all nibbled to bits. So we've got some more cabbages in here. And beans, just acting as a cover crop. Actually, these cabbages are looking quite nice. Oh, I think there's signs of hearting up there. So the peach has dropped most of its leaves. I'm hoping for good things from the peach next year. I think I might actually get the pruning method right this time. And the cherry tree, this seems to have survived its move, but really didn't do anything this last year. So I've just harvested some carrots. That's really just the purpose of the visit. And the bench rose arch area having died down, still quite green. There's a few things. There's some penstemons there, salvias, this rosemary looking magnificent. We've got a couple of blueberry bushes that we're going to be potting on next year. Chilean guava looking quite happy. And this is the thornless blackcurrant Waldo, finally getting some autumn colour in those leaves, but that's done a goodly amount of growth for the fruiting stems for next year. I've sort of cleaned out the pond, so it's looking a lot clearer than it was. So the pinks are all ready for next year. There's the wallflowers thinking it's spring already, and it certainly isn't. We've got some, I think there's been some digging going on up there. That's the dahlia tubers. We've just got to chop down their foliage and put that on the cover just to try and protect them over winter. Has worked before. The bank area being raised tends to be milder. And the raspberries, they're just going to cut those canes down in February. So cover crop here with more beans in amongst what's left of the sweet corn. Got some leeks and parsnips. Parsnip foliage has died down so much it'll probably start regrowing again, which will take energy out of the root, which we don't want. There we go, we've got some still flowers on the those fodder radishes, and there's beetroot here that we won't be using. Well, we're just going to leave that as a living root in the ground. I'm also waffling on just some testing out the audio as well, see whether that comes out. You can see there's a little bit of storm damage. We've had a couple of storms rock through that have kind of knocked these hoops over a little bit. And the orchard bed looking okay. There's some cover crops in the holes where the dahlias were. And we have actually got some signs of already of some tulips there. We've got some garlic in. We're actually going for the spring, well actually sort of midwinter method of garlic so that we can miss the first wave of the white rot, because we've been devastated with white rot in the past, garlic and onions. And round to the rhubarb bed. Still got a few sort of strawberry runners left over there, and the rhubarb is starting to come back already. A good growth on the taberry at back there. That's going to be providing some fruit for next year. And there endeth the test. Hopefully that will have worked. Bye for now.